Well, g'day guys. Time to come up here and have a look at my boat, hey?
Well, first things first, welcome aboard to my little tinny and all of the tinny mods that I've ever seen over the years I have tried to put into my little boat. And yeah, she's a ripper, mate. And I've scratched it a couple of times now. I'm not too happy about that, but they're gonna happen. It happens when you have a nice boat, doesn't it? Anyway, let's spin this camera around. All right, here we go. First of all, just got a normal anchor well. Everybody would have an anchor well. Enough room in there for a couple of anchors, sand anchor, reef anchor, some rope and chain. Bit of a lip around the edge there, stop any water getting in there. Not that that really matters in this situation. Little finger hole, nice and simple. Finger hole, a couple of hinges on the end. This front bar, it's good for leaning up against when you're chasing crabs or fishing or whatever you're doing. And it's totally removable. Comes out, drops back in again. All right. And then of course the 80-pounder electric motor. She's a ripper. Spot lock. I bought it second hand. And here we go. Dual batteries in there because 80-pounder. We've got some electronics going on underneath there for the Minn Kota. Everything we need. Toolboxes. Massive esky. Went out on the weekend and we caught 13 crabs. All of them monsters. Okay, so in the floor compartment here, I've got a table. This little rod drops in there. And we take the table with a spigot on it. That fits on there. You can see we're well used. Everybody that sits down with a seat pole, there's a seat pole everywhere, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and of course the driver gets one. Everybody's got a cup holder and a rod holder. Cup holder and a rod holder. This is my pride and joy, this baby. So I'll just put this away. Sits in there. Floor drops down over the top. Now, when I'm camping in this, staying overnight, this leg gets in the way, so that leg is removable. The chair is also removable. Put the chair up the top there. Doesn't get in the way of the anchor light at all. Show you the rod locker. A lot of people have been asking me about rod lockers. This one holds 5 rods. You can get 3 in with reels, as you can see there. It's got a little spot to hold some tackle trays. They can't fall out. They land in this little angle down the bottom here. So you can take all your fishing gear with you that you need. And it just folds away, these little mounts here, rubbers down the bottom there. It's completely removable. I've used the ute tray hinges so that you can totally take this off if you want to and don't take it with you. But there it is there, and you wouldn't even know it's there. The leg is removable, so that if you have to, you can sleep underneath there, move it all out of the way and get the floor completely cleaned. I've emptied the boat out. We went out crabbing on the weekend, like I said, and we emptied everything out. Still got the paddles in there, but This is where the life vests lay. And then a bit more storage underneath the floor there. And of course, all storage in here. Got the bilge pump down there, isolator switch, battery, and there's all lights in here. I'll show you the lights very soon. Well, it's a bit dark in here at the moment, and I just thought I'd turn the lights on my boat just to show you. I've got the nav lights, everyone's got nav lights. I've got some lights in there so we can see what the batteries are doing. Green and green, I can see that, that's really good. Alright. Of course we've got the anchor light there. In the back here. Can work on the battery. Bilge pumps underneath if we need to. See everything over the back. Got some lights over the back, both sides. There's a light down there in the second rod locker. How good's that? Alright, this one hasn't been converted to anything yet, but the other side has, as you've seen, it's a rod locker. But that's the boat with the lights on. I've slotted this into the video halfway through because it's dark now when I get to work. And I want to show you the boat with the full rod locker drop down, all my storage. The tinny mod specialist has gone to town on this boat. Same in here, fuel, water separator. Batteries accessible this side. Big yummy 70 on the back of this. This is a 4.6 metre boat. And the other rod locker, well, I do wish to convert that. Some big bins in that we can store things in. Just bits and pieces. I don't think we need another rod locker as such. 2 sounders. HDS 9s, all of the switches, and also my console. Open this up, and it is all nicely done in here. So that you can get to everything. I've just got the one transducer, and then we feed off one transducer into this one. So this just runs off the bottom one. And then a bimini at the top, keep the sun off us. I've got a 100 litre fuel tank. I don't have a gunnel fill, it's through the floor. The gunnel filler was going to take up room in either one of the rod lockers, so I decided just to make it a floor fill instead. All right. And of course, climbing down out of the boat, I've got a step on each side of the back. There's my breather for the fuel tank. And I picked up a great trailer. Trailer's got shock absorbers on it. There they are there, little twin shockies on it. And it's got a full set of rollers down the middle there and a walk bar as well, along with a spare wheel and a long drawbar for the ease of towing. She's a little ripper. LED lights. I did do a wheel bearing a couple of weeks ago when I went out. It's got guides and a centering roller on there. Anyway, that's my boat, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know if there's anything you see, like, want to see. Let me know in the comments, please. Catch you in the next boat. See you soon.